serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. On the return, it's Ted Ginn Jr. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
11.
On second down, here's Breeze. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Tyrone Crawford getting in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss of 4. Third and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here.
Tight end right. Ready. You ready?
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, it's third and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
47.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tavon Austin, 35 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Now the try here for the point after. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he's got room.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. So Breeze going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They begin on the ground with Kamara. Takes to midfield, but no further, just a yard there.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. David Irving coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. Third and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. From the gun, it's Breeze. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
We're going 47, 47. Done. Here we go. 48. 56.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
That could not have been timed out any better, and that's exactly what receivers want. The ball in their hands as quick as possible allows them to catch it at full speed and take after catch yardage. That rack yardage is so valuable for any offense.
Prescott flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Cameron Jordan able to run him down for a loss of a yard. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Here we go 47. Here we go 48. Here we go 46, 46.
Now Prescott. Wide open receiver complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go 48. 46.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Here we go 48. 26.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here. Again to Elliott. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. From the red zone now, Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Manti Te'o. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Ready. Yellow waiting.
On the counter, here's Kamara. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Breeze now. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Randy Gregory coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, and it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage, probably well done.
Two minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this.
Switch and eight. Here we go, 46.
A second down throw for Prescott. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Coverage there by Von Bell.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Here we go, 46.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. Steps away to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Now it's the backup, Bridgewater. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Jeff Heath, the strong safety, able to get in there on the coverage.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, Bridgewater. And he comes back with one complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one down to the 36. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it. They'll run for it. It's Ingram. Gets past one man. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Oh, now he bowls him over. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. They go play action. Bridgewater. Room here to run. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separate.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big play for the Cowboys on third. 57 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. The give is to Elliott. He's to the 10. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person that's on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there was another first down run right there.
Done. Here we go. All right, hey.
Prescott to throw it. And he fires one incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
He's going to get it running right. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Here we go. All right, hey. Let's go. Let's finish now.
They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Again, this is Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Here's Bridgewater. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
1st down, Bridgewater. He's got a man open. It's Cameron Meredith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Bridgewater now on 2nd down. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but
yeah,
no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage,
and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. There he goes right side. And he